Hello and welcome to Music Lessons with Tony Valley. Today we're going to be finishing the Rain song. In today's lesson, we're going to be starting on measure 106 and continuing all the way to the end of the song to 117. I'm going to play it through for you. We'll go really slow. And there's going to be a lot of different things in this, but it's not too bad. All right? That's the end of measure 117. All right, let's go back to measure 106. We're going to start learning this right here. In this measure, you're going to be borrowing your first finger across the 5th fret, and you're covering the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. And I like to use my pinky. You can use your 3rd or 4th. We're going to put the 4th finger on the 7th fret, 1st string. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold that down, and you're going to slide up to the 7th fret with your first finger, and your pinky is going to slide up to the 9th fret. You're going to do that 3 times. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to release your pinky, and while your first finger is still on the 7th fret, you're going to hit the 7th fret on the 1st and 2nd string. Okay? Now we're going to move that same position down to the 4th fret. You're going to be covering your 4th fret. You're going to be 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st string, and either your 3rd or 4th finger is going to be now on the 6th fret. And you're going to slide that up 1 fret. Okay? So let's take that measure 106 once again. Okay? Now measure 107. You're going to keep your first finger right on that 5th fret, covering the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. But what you're going to do is you're going to be playing your 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string. You're just going to go, and you're going to hit it 3 times. Okay, the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string. Then you're going to add your 4th finger on to the 7th fret, 1st string. You're going to strike the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string now. Okay, so let's take that again. Beginning of 107, you're going to go. At the end of measure 107, you're going to move down to the 4th fret, and you're going to hit the 4th string, 4th fret. Okay. Now, you want to keep that first finger barred. There's going to be a lot of barring right here, okay? So as you play that 4th fret, 4th string, your first finger is going to be covering the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st along with that 4th fret, all right? And right there, you're going to add your 1st or 2nd finger in, and you're going to strum the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st string. You're going to hit that 3 times. Okay? So let's take that out of measure 107. You're going to go. Then you can do a hammer on and pull off with the 4th fret to the 5th fret, back to the 4th fret. And that's going to go. Use your 2nd finger, and remember your 1st finger is remaining with that bar covering that. All right, so that's going to go. Then you're going to hit your 2nd string, 4th fret. All right, so let's take the beginning of measure 10. Actually, we're going to be on 108 now. All right, going to be. Now we're going to move down to the 2nd fret at the end of that measure, and you're going to put your first finger across the 2nd fret, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st string, and I like to use my pinky. You're going to cover the 4th fret, 1st string, and you're going to strike the 4th to the 1st string there. Okay. Now, what that's going to set up is that's going to set up the next strum in measure 109. You're going to keep that finger position right out of there, coming out of measure 108. You're going to hit that again. All right, so let's backtrack a little bit. Again, 108. I'm going to play that through. It's going to go. Now into measure 109. Now measure 109, at that point you're going to release that fourth finger and you're going to strike the fourth to the first with this covering the second fret. Then you're going to put your pinky back on there to that fourth fret first string. Then you're going to slide that first finger up to the fourth fret, still covering the fourth to the first string. And then you're going to put your second finger onto the fifth fret first string. You hit that. Then you're going to slide the first finger up to the fifth fret. And then you're going to put your third or fourth finger onto that seventh fret first string while your first finger is covering the fifth fret from the fourth to the first. And strum that. Okay? So let's take this again. Let's take it out of measure 108. And we're going to come out. Okay, now measure 110. You're going to strike that again. Then you're going to release your pinky. And you're going to hit the fifth fret, covering your fourth, third, second, first string. And then we're going to add our pinky back on there, or third finger onto that seventh fret first string. Then we're going to move our first finger up to the seventh fret. And then that's going to still cover the fourth to the first string. Our second finger is going to cover the first string, eighth fret. Hit that. Now we're going to move up to the eighth fret. And then you're going to add your third finger onto the 10th fret first string. So let's take measure 110 really slow. Alright, now again, let's backtrack. We're going to go from measure, at the end of measure 108, go into 109, right into 110. Here's measure 110. At the beginning of measure 111, you're going to just strike that again. Then you're going to release that pinky, or third finger, and you're going to strike the 8th fret, the 4th to the first string. Then you're going to add that finger back onto the 10th fret. And then you're going to move that third finger up to the 12th fret. You're going to slide down. All right, measure 111. I'm going to take it from there. All right. Now measure 112. You're going to move down to your 5th position. Your first finger is going to cover the 2nd string, 5th fret. Second finger is going to cover the 3rd string, 6th fret. And what you can do in this measure, measure 112, you're going to strike the 5th string open. Then you're going to hit that 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st string. All right. Now, when you're going to go back and you're going to hit that 2nd string with the 1st finger on that 5th fret, you're going to hit that 5th string at the same time. Then you're going to hit your 3rd string, 6th fret, 2nd string, 5th fret. So let's play measure 112 again. All right. Now keep your fingers right on there. In measure 113, we're just going to add our 3rd finger onto the 7th fret 4th string. And now we're going to strike the 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 2nd. And that's measure 113. Let's do that again. Measure 114. What we're going to do now is you're going to have to move your hand position, move your fingers off, but we're going to go right back into a chord right there. What you're going to do is you're going to strike your 4th string open, and you're going to put your 3rd finger on the 7th fret 1st string, and what you're going to do is you're going to pull off to the 5th fret on that 1st string, have your 1st finger placed on that 5th fret 1st string, and what you're going to do is you're going to hit your 4th and 1st at the same time and pull off on that string. Okay? All right, and at that point you're going to put your 2nd finger onto the 6th fret 2nd string. Then and the third finger back onto the 7th fret 3rd string. Okay, so let's do that beginning of 114. All right. Now with that finger position held down, then you're going to put you're going to have your first finger actually already on the 1st string 5th fret, and you're going to strike that. All right, so let's take the beginning of 114 again. And at that point, you're going to lift up your fingers and you're going to move your first finger down to the 2nd fret, and you're going to strike your 4th string and your 1st string together while your first finger's on that 2nd fret. You're going to go, you're going to pull off that 2nd fret to the open string. Then you're going to hit your 2nd string open and 3rd string open. Then your 1st string open. So this will be measure 114 now. Okay. Then measure 115. You're going to put your 3rd finger onto the 5th fret 1st string and your 1st finger onto the 3rd fret 1st string. And you're going to strike the 4th string and the 1st string together. And you're going to pull off on that 1st string. Then you're going to place your 2nd finger on the 2nd string, 4th fret. 3rd finger onto the 3rd string, 5th fret. Then you're going to keep your finger position right there. Strike your 2nd string, 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string. All right, so let's take the beginning of 115. And once again. Now, in the middle of 115, what we're going to do is we're going to put our 2nd finger on the 5th fret, 5th string, and our 3rd finger on the 5th fret, 2nd string. And what you're going to do here is you're going to strike your 5th string, 3rd string, 2nd string, 1st string. Then you're just going to move that hand position down to the 4th fret, same strings. Then you're going to move that position down to your 2nd fret, same strings. All right. Now that's the beginning of 116 right there. So let's take it out of measure 115. We'll go from the beginning of that right into 116. Now, right after that, in the beginning of measure 116, we're going to move our 3rd finger over to the 1st string, 2nd fret. And what you're going to do here is you're going to strike your 5th and your 1st together. And then you're going to strike your 5th string, and you're going to hit your open string on the 1st, and you're going to hammer onto that 2nd, and then hammer and pull off. Okay? So the beginning of measure 116 is going to go. Then you're going to put your 3rd finger over to the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and hit your 3rd string open, and back to that 2nd string, and 3rd string open. All right, so this is the measure 116. And then for the end, you're going to move your 1st finger up to the 7th fret. You're going to cover the 4th and 3rd string. And then I like to use my pinky on this one, or you can use your 3rd. And you're going to cover the 2nd string, 9th fret. What you're going to make sure to do is you're going to make sure to keep your finger up because you need to ring out your 1st string open. So at this point, we're going to strike our 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st string. And this is the big old ending right here. This is that ring out there. All right, that's going to wrap up our lesson today. The Rain Song. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to email me at TonyValley@TonyValley.com. We'll see you next time for our next lesson.